Okay. This is going to be our YouTube pick of the week. Here comes a little jingle from a buddy of mine. Here we go.
MMA takes YouTube pick of the week.
That's right. MMA takes YouTube pick of the week. This one, we're going to go Donald Cowboy Cerrone versus Devin's laughing at that. That was my buddy doing an English accent over some 80 synths beats. I love it. YouTube pick of the week. It's going to be Donald Cowboy Cerrone plus 115 against Anthony Showtime Pettis, a minus 145 favorite. Good fight. Prelim main event on ESPN before the main card. Devin, it's your lead, pal. This is a tough one. That's why this is a good fight to pick. Both big stars, both fading guys, both guys who have fought before. This is a rematch. Who do you like between Showtime and Old Cowboy?
I don't really want to see either one of these guys lose at this point because this is kind of like make it or break it for either one of them. They're going to go from the names to a has-been. Whoever loses this fight is going to be the has-been.
Oof.
They're going to be the card filler, and they're going to be they're going to be the test subject for new talent, unfortunately. It's just like a gatekeeper role. Cowboys coming off rough losses. Anthony Pettis is coming off that loss to Diego Ferreira, but people are sleeping on Diego. He's actually a lot better of a talent than, at least I believe he's a really good talent.
Good, solid product.
Like, he poses a threat to everybody at 155. He's got a great gas tank. He applies great pressure. He's got great grappling, good striking. He's got a good chin, and those are the reasons why he beat Pettis. If Pettis doesn't get his way in the first half of the fight, he kind of just throws it to the wayside and accepts the loss. I think they both have pretty similar opponents. Pettis hurt him to the body. I think Cowboy's at the point of his career where now his chin is just as bad as his body. And I think Cowboy, they're both glass cannons at this point as well. Pettis doesn't have the same chin problems or the same weakness to the body that Cowboy does, but he's brittle and frail. Like he's got big power, but he breaks his hand on Tony Ferguson's chin. Shit like that happens. I think Pettis is gonna take this fight. I think
Anthony P. All right.
Just look at the Wonder Boy fight. He
was losing the Wonder Boy fight.
It's not about him. He was definitely losing the Wonder Boy fight, but how much punishment did he take? Cowboy couldn't take that punishment. And I don't think Cowboy has the ability to deliver as much punishment as Wonder Boy has. And I think that's a big factor in picking this fight. Like, who can take the punishment? I think Cerrone. I love Cowboy too. I really do. I like both these guys. I grew up watching these guys. I just think Pettis still carries enough power to hurt Cowboy. Pettis starts fast. Cowboy starts slow. I think by the time it can go Cowboy's way, it'll just be too late.
Yeah, I got a question for you. You like dogs?
Dogs. You like dogs?
Oh, dogs. Sure. I like dogs.
This is my underdog lock of the night. I was so glad that you picked Anthony Pettis. I am so confident in Donald Cerrone, and I'll tell you why. He's the short notice guy. He's the guy to get ready. Milwaukee's locked down. Anthony Pettis gasses in all his fights. Is at 170. They don't have to cut weight. Donald Cerrone does not stop training. He got embarrassed by Conor McGregor. That hurts him more than any of the other losses, getting knocked out in 40 seconds. Anthony Pettis is flashy. He's got the Wonder Boy knockout that kind of propelled him, but he's lost to Nate Diaz unconvincingly, and he lost to, who else did he lose to just recently?
Diego Ferreira.
Yeah, Ferreira, where he submitted and just gave up. I think a short notice fight against a guy like Cowboy, it's going to be something else. I think Cowboy's got to be careful in that first round with the body kicks, with the striking. Anthony Pettis is powerful. He's going to rip Cowboy the body. Everyone knows Cowboy gets hurt to the body. He's been hurt to the body in numerous fights. Cowboy obviously is going to be aware of that, but the short notice Cowboy, you cannot bet against this guy. Plus 115, you bet the house on him, you take your money, and you put it on Cowboy. That's what you do. You take a bank account, put it on Cowboy. I think he's going to win big. I think he's actually going to finish Anthony Pettis in the third round. I think Anthony Pettis is going to completely gas. At 170, short notice. Anthony Pettis isn't a short notice guy. And I don't like him at 170. I think he's a little too loose. I think he's not that big. I mean, he's not that big of a guy. I mean, this is a guy that cut down to 145, for Christ's sakes, for crying out loud. So Donald Cowboy Cerrone is going to finish Anthony Pettis in the 3rd round. I don't know what that prop bet is for the finish, but whatever it is, invest in it and put some money on it, because that is my lock of the night, my underdog lock of the night, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And that was the MMA Takes pick of the week. And keep listening to the podcast, subscribe to it, and we'll have the rest of the card.